Namaskaram. Today we will be making mango dal or Mamidikaya Pappu with tuar dal. So I have taken 1.5 cups of tuar dal, and I didn't find the fresh green mango in the Indian store here, so I got this frozen mango, and I'm using it for the first time, but I've heard good reviews about it. So it's basically a peeled one, and it has been cut into cubes. So if you get a fresh mango, I would rather use that. So just peel it, first wash and peel, and take out cut it into cubes, and the center shell, if it is hard, you can add it to the pappu also. But if it is the raw and still very young mango, then you have to remove the inside part of it. Not the shell. The shell part also you have to remove it, the softer shell, and the inside seedling you have to remove and discard it, because that will be bitter. So, but basically today I'm using the frozen cut mango, 1.5 cups of tuar dal. To that we will need all these ingredients. For the popu or tadka, as you know, we say it in Hindi, 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon of jeera, a little bit of hing, a couple of red chilies, some curry leaves, and then some green chilies also. I've washed them. I'm going to cut them into long slices. And hing, my favorite spice. I always say that, my favorite spice. And half a teaspoon of turmeric. I add a little bit of red chili powder because that gives a nice flavor to it. This is optional, purely optional, but I add about a half a teaspoon of red chili powder. Salt, about 1 teaspoon of salt. The pulusu podi, this is also optional. So if you want to, because this adds a nice flavor. So at the end, just before we remove it from the stove, we just add about half a teaspoon of pulusu podi. So any kind of dal or pulsu that we make, we usually add this pulsu podi. I always keep it ready. So I'm going to add half a teaspoon of this, and a little bit of tamarind extract. The mango that we get here is usually not very sour. So the tamarind, I have removed the pulp, the juice from it, and I have boiled it, and I have kept it this is about 2 teaspoons of tamarind extract. This is also optional. If you want it a little more on the sour side, then you should add this. So these are the main ingredients. Next we will go to the tuar dal in the pressure cooker. For 1.5 cups of tuar dal, I added 4 cups of water, and once it's fully cooked, I will give about 10 to 12 whistles so that it's well done. And then let's go to the next process. So whistles, about 12 of them, then we'll switch off the flame. Now I'll let the steam release on its own. So we can see that the spin that is up right now will fall once the steam is fully released. Then we'll make the mango dal. The steam is still getting released. Let's start with the tadka. First, I have put the pot. I'm going to add a little bit of oil, about a teaspoon of oil. Adding, the spoon is small, so I'm just adding it twice, but it's about a teaspoon of mustard seeds, teaspoon of jeera, and my favorite spice, hing. We will let the mustards flutter, and then we are going to add the rest of the ingredients. The mustard and jeera. You can hear the mustard seeds flutter, and jeera has also fried well. So now I'm going to add the red chilies, dry red chilies. I have broken them into two, and green chili and curry leaves. I have split the green chilies lengthwise into two pieces. Now I'm going to add the mango pieces. So I have removed from the frozen packet. I didn't use the whole packet. I used about half of it. And I just saw that the pieces were cut thin and cut. They were peeled, but they were cut into long slices. Normally we cut them into cubes. Either way, it doesn't make much of a difference. Since I didn't have a choice, I have to use the frozen mango. I normally never use it. This is the first time I'm using it, but I'm sure it tastes good. I'm going to add some haldi. As I said, if you have fresh mango, you should use that. Peel it and then cut into cubes. The inside shell, if it is hard, you can use that also in the pappu, in the dal. But if the shell is not fully hard or if it is soft, remove the inside leaves from it, discard that, and also the skin, the thin skin that is attached to the mango, that also you have to remove and discard that. Just use the fleshy part of the mango. So now I'm going to add the red chili powder. This is optional, as I have told you. Red chili powder gives it a nice flavor and a nice taste to it. Alright, now I'm going to add, this mango seems to be quite sour, so I'm just adding about half a teaspoon of the tamarind extract, and I'm going to add the salt also here. Now we have to let the mango cook, so I'm going to add a little bit of water so that the mango cooks, boils, and the mango pieces become soft. I'm just adding about a cup of water. I'm going to cover and let the mango pieces boil in this water. I have put the flame on medium flame and cover with the pot with a lid, and let's let it cook. The pin has dropped. I think the steam has completely been released from the pressure pan. So let's open it up. Alright, so dal has cooked well. I normally use an immersion blender to blend the dal so that it has a nice texture. I like the texture like that, but again, the choice is yours. You can just use a ladle or any kind of a spoon to just mix it well. That also works fine because the dal is very soft as of now. As you can see, there is, but if I use an immersion blender, it is even fully blended. I like that texture more than just keeping it even slightly grainy. The choice is yours again. If you want to blend it, you can use an immersion blender and blend it. So once blended, and once the mango pieces are boiled, we'll add this dal to the pot. The mango pieces are soft and cooked, and a lot of the water has also kind of evaporated, half of it, whatever the cup of water has become, like about half of what we had added. Now I'm going to add the dal once it's blended. This dal to the pot here. As you can see, the dal is quite thick. This dal should not be watery. Let's give it a mix. I have kept the flame on low here. The dal becomes thicker after it cools down. So be sure that you are keeping it at the correct consistency. I'll add about half a cup of water to this. I'll wash the dal bowl and wash it off and put it in there. Okay, I have added the water. Let's mix it well. So let it come to one quick boil, and then it becomes, the dal is ready. After about 10 to 15 minutes, the dal becomes even more thicker than what it is right now. So this is the correct consistency of the dal. When you're serving, don't make it watery. If it is watery, it tastes bad. So the mango pieces, as you can see, are still there. If you add the fresh mango, I feel it has you can add more pieces, but this mango I have just added a smaller quantity. Dal looks good. Let it come to a boil. Then we will add the pulsu pudi just before we take it down. Okay, the dal is boiling now. I'm adding half a teaspoon of the pulsu pudi. The recipe has been posted on my YouTube channel. Give it a stir, and the dal is ready. If you have curd chilies or papad, you can serve it with hot rice. Curd chilies, papad, and dal. It tastes super good. Alright, enjoy.